Well, many people use real estate sites like Zillow to check property values, and the I-Team learned it's important that homeowners check these sites often as well, because as one man learned, there can be incorrect information listed that could mean something has gone terribly wrong.
Like many homeowners, Steve Nelson of Cypress likes to know what his home is worth, so he often checks sites like Zillow. But recently, some unsettling data popped up on the site.
It's hard to describe, but it's just like your heart sinks when you read it.
The site showed Steve's home had been sold a few months earlier, but it hadn't.
I was concerned that somebody had gone in, either stolen our identity or had done something that would transfer ownership of our house over to them.
Panicked, Steve says he repeatedly reached out to Zillow to find out what was going on, but he says he couldn't get a response.
It'd be similar to looking at your investments on an investment website, your 401k balance, for example, and you see that your investments have been sold, or there's nothing in your investments.
Steve then called the county. They told him there had been no activity on his property. That made him feel a little better, but he says Zillow was still ignoring him.
I was still very worried because I did not know the source of Zillow's information.
The I-Team reached out to Zillow. It fixed the problem immediately and told us it was a data entry error. Zillow insists these mistakes don't happen often and says it strives for accuracy on its site.
It's probably good to check your property on Zillow and make sure that there's been nothing that's been misrepresented.
Privacy advocate Haley Kaplan agrees.
With the abundant fraud, if you see something that seems off, it's very smart to look into it further.
Kaplan says Steve's concerns are real. Misinformation like this could have meant his identity had been stolen.
There is so much fraud out there in so many different ways. The cyber criminals are getting more and more clever and more crafty about the way they do things.
Kaplan says when crooks get a hold of your personal information, they can hijack your identity, taking out loans in your name, maybe even a second mortgage on your house. She suggests homeowners check these real estate sites often, and if anything is off, get it cleared up right away, something Steve now does regularly.
Websites are not showing this type of error.
Now, it's also a good idea to sign up for alerts on your credit cards and bank account. That way, anytime there's activity, you'll be notified, so if something is wrong, you'll see it.